else was wondering whether Meliodas is going to slap her back because he is a sin of wrath. So, pass? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome. I've watched too many other YouTubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Chris is Talking, and this is a weekly Nanatsu no Taizai manga review, or 7 Deadly Sins manga review for chapter 2, 4, 8, and I am super happy and annoyed at the same time. Happy, coffee, woo! Annoyed, had a coffee at 12. And also annoyed because I actually recorded this review already, and then I pressed X instead of saving the video, and then I deleted it. So stress levels are slightly high, but you know what should be slightly high? Fucking Meliodas taking that dirty L from Elizabeth. Whew. I actually wasn't expecting it to be that hard. The slap, that is. And literally, I don't think he was expecting it either, and I don't think even like us as the readers were just like, what the fuck? Especially as we've never really had that kind of conversation with Meliodas and Elizabeth, purely because it's like their relationships have normally been like, I don't know, bantery, flirty, a little bit gropey, a little bit sexual harassment, you know, just the usual kind of general shit you get from season 1 to season 2. So in this kind of like season, if it would be on TV, it would be season 3, season 4, I'd say this is where we're at right now, or even later than that. I would kind of say that basically we're at a point now where they've expressed a lot more of their emotions together. They dropped the L-bomb like a few times, but this chapter, they were just dishing out L's everywhere and talking about L's. At the beginning, what's it? Zolderus is keeper, like that guy. He was still feeling the L of last chapter when Meliodas was like, look, it's me versus my brothers, and he just tries to help Zolderus, and he just taken out immediately after Meliodas specifically told him, you are not involved, young one. You are not involved. He didn't say that. He probably didn't. I don't know, I feel like he said it. It sounds a lot better when he says it like that. But basically, the chapter opens up with Zolderus's handler and Chandler, because I remember Chandler because he's actually in the chapters a lot more, kind of discussing kind of like everything, and Chandler basically saying, oh man, like I'm happy and everything, but goddamn that Elizabeth. And I'm like, whoa, dude, chill, man, chill. Like, you don't really seem like his handler. You're seeming more like, I don't know, man. You know that creepy old guy? I don't know, even a creepy old guy, man. Just, it's kind of scary because it's like, oh, it seems nice and cute the way he's thinking about Meliodas, and then when he thinks about Elizabeth, it's kind of like fangs, demon mode, full crazy kind of thing. So obviously, I still think I personally think that he's still going to try and take out Elizabeth somehow, and it's going to go wrong. Meliodas is definitely going to take him out for trying to take out Elizabeth, or he's going to try and hire somebody else to do it so that he can be alone with his one true love, Meliodas, which is fucking weird as hell. But yeah, so that's just that. The chapter the part of the chapter where everyone was super excited for, the part that most people wanted, probably started off the videos with, was probably the whole, oh my god, Merlin is the daughter of a goddess, or oh my god, Merlin is the son of a demon king, or oh my god. Basically, you kind of get the gist of where this is going, and I'm super excited for this, but I kind of felt like I already knew that it was going there purely because of how OP she was, and this series has really tried to let us know from the get-go that there's a reason why people are OP, and in this world that we're in, the most OP people right now at the moment are pretty much Escanor, Meliodas, Zolderus, Esterosa, and Merlin. So we already know that those are the strongest people. Obviously, we have the Demon King and the Supreme Goddess, who are way leagues above everybody else, but as I previously mentioned, those guys are actually the guys who are the strongest in this series. So for Merlin to be that OP, but yet we don't really have a connection as to why, considering everybody else is connected to the Demon King or the Supreme Goddess, or is Escanor, it's kind of like, why is Merlin so strong? There was never really a backstory. When we did get a backstory about Merlin, it was really kind of quick, and when we did get her real name, it was kind of like in some weird kind of demonic language. So like, I'm like, what? And the way that they kind of portrayed her, this is chapters ago. This is way back in the flashback when King and Diane were like bloody in the 10 Commandments original bodies, basically in the flashbacks with the whole war and all that kind of shit. We were actually kind of showing them that Merlin is a lot more important to this whole series than we were given off. Even at the beginning, like, well, not at the beginning, but when she was kind of first introduced, and she was with the sins just kind of right at the beginning, we found out that she had more to do with Meliodas' kind of ability, and not ability, but why Meliodas looks kind of young and all that kind of shit, but it's never really gone into depth. So now that it's shown us this, it's kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, it is a huge shock, and I was like, whoa, flipping the laptop and shit. Flipping the laptop? Don't be silly. I was looking at my phone and I threw my phone on my bed softly. But yeah, so basically, I was shocked, but I wasn't that shocked. I'm actually excited about that, but I do want to know more as to how this is going to come into the plot, and whether this means that Meliodas and her are brothers and sisters, or whether this means that technically Elizabeth is sister to her, but brother. Man, some weird incest type of shit. But yeah, so basically, I want to know where this goes, and could this be the reason why the Supreme Goddess and the Demon King were like, Meliodas, please don't go after Elizabeth, please. I don't want to explain it, but she's technically a sister, technically not a sister. So just kind of lock that shit off. You know, if you're not listening, because I have to kill you. You know, we don't want anybody else to know that you're trying to get with your sister. Whew, even us demons aren't going that route. So basically, when I say route, I'm not even from America. Route. Yeah, let you think about that. So basically, that's kind of where that's going. So yeah, so I was actually excited, but I'm also more excited as to see how this is going to affect, that's the word I'm looking for, how this is going to affect the plot of Seven Deadly Sins. How did you guys feel when you read it? Were you guys excited? What are your thoughts on this? Leave all your thoughts on that kind of shit down below in the comment box. And if you have any questions and stuff like that, feel free to ask me, because it's coming to the end of the year, and if I can do a Q&A, that would be pretty sick, especially as it may not seem it because of the system. Fuck, I can't speak. But I've actually made a couple videos. It's been like over a year and a half now. So it'd be kind of cool to kind of just talk more to you guys, apart from just talking to myself technically and the laptop and stuff. So yeah, just want to leave your thing down below. And a quick question for you guys: what was your favorite chapter of 2017 of Seven Deadly Sins? I think I have mine. I'm going to let you guys know in the next chapter, which will be in the first chapter of 2017. So at the beginning of the review, I do want to basically kind of just give my little thing in that, and I'll probably give out the top 3, or the one that's got the most likes, or the one that kind of gets mentioned the most. But we obviously know something to do with Praise the Sun. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you do enjoy that kind of stuff, please do subscribe, because if it lets me know, I don't know, just to fucking subscribe and all that kind of shit. I was gonna say something nice, but then I realized it's 1:30. No one has time for nice